Yo, what's up guys, I'm Yannick from the Produce School and this is Nova, the ultimate melodic techno and house preset pack for Diva. Nova is our first ever Soundbank for Diva, but if I have to be honest, these are some of the best presets we have ever created. In the Soundbank, you will find over 90 presets that are ready to be used in your melodic techno or house productions, and we have basses in there, leads, synths, plucks, and a lot of really unique and original sounds. The Soundbank was inspired by artists like Tale of Us, Artbeth, Age of Time, Adriatique, and many more artists. If you want to support the pack and our channel, then use the link in the description, which goes to our website theproduceschool.com, and there you'll find even more previews from the Soundbank as well as more information about it, or you can just simply click the link over here, which goes to the same page. This is the full list of the presets in the pack. We got basses, leads, plucks and synths, and there's a total of over 90 presets in there. Let's start off with some basses. I'm going to pick out some of my favorite presets from the pack. Let's start off with this first bass, which is called Commander. We have a description over here, which tells a little bit more about this preset, as well as the usage. So you can open up the filter cutoff, for instance, with the mod wheel, like that. It's a simple but really powerful bass. And it has some nice noise on it. Bass Directions is a really cool one. It has a fifth note to it, and it's kind of inspired by Stefan Botzin. You might have heard this sound in some of these tracks. Bass Division is a nice bass shot that you can hear in a lot of melodic techno tracks nowadays. You can control the filter cutoff by using MIDI velocity. So when you press a note like softly, the filter cutoff is lower. And when you press a note like harder, then it opens up. And you can create some nice rhythms with it. Bass Drag. Bass Electrical is a really fat, sustained bass sound. Sounds really warm and analog, which is the sound Diva is known for. Bass Experience. Bass Explore. And here once again, the MIDI velocity controls the filter cutoff. Bass Kinetic is really good for those rolling bass lines that you can hear in a lot of melodic techno tracks. It goes like this. Bass Obscura. Bass Ray is this nice, kind of distorted acid sound, and sounds like this. Open it up with the mod wheel. Bass Reality, a really fat bass shot. Bass Reflection. Open it up. Another bass shot, which is called rest. Bass wave is this noisy bass and goes like this. Moving on to the leads, this one is called Breathe, and it's this typical kind of trance lead sound. Open up the cutoff. Lead colors. Lead Extrema has a really fast LFO on the tuning, which creates a really unique sound. Lead Futurism. Lead Juno was inspired by the Juno 106 and goes like this. Lead Launch has a modulation on the LFO rate. As you can see over here, it says key follow. And in this way, the lower notes have a slower LFO rate and the higher notes have a faster LFO rate, which creates a unique effect and goes something like this. Lead Lotus is this really analog sounding detuned lead sound and goes like this. This is Lead Novium and it's one of my favorite presets of the pack. Lead Quantum. Lead Radiance is a really noisy but big lead sound. Lead Samsara was inspired by Anima. It's from a track that is not yet released, but we really want to recreate it, and this is how it goes. Lead Sensation. Lead Swell. This is Lead Transcend. And then the lastly that I'm going to show you is called Weight, and it has this LFO going on the cutoff, which creates a unique effect. Moving on to some plugs, this one is called Chroma. Pluck Dark. Pluck Evolve works really well for like top or counter melodies and goes like this. Pluck Flashes. Works well for arpeggios. Then we got this really detuned pluck, and it's called Lock. Pluck Matter is a really cool one. It has a nice modulation going on with the mod wheel, so definitely use that. This is how it sounds. Now opening up the mod wheel. Can work well in build-ups and stuff like that. Then the last plug that I'm going to show you is called Tomorrow, which has a lot of noise to it, but it's a sound that I really like to use in my tracks. Here are some synths. This one is called Dream. Synth Euphoric was inspired by some old trance kind of sounds, and this is how it goes. Synth Lumina probably requires a lot of CPU because it's a polysynth and it's just a really big sound with a lot of voices. But that's what makes it sound really big and unique. Synth Maestro has a really crazy LFO and goes like this. Synth Parallax. Then the last synth that I'm going to show you is called Ultra and sounds like this. I hope you enjoyed this preview of our first ever Soundbank for Diva. Please let me know in the comments if we should create more Soundbank for Diva, because we really like working with Diva, and especially for styles like melodic house or melodic techno, it's a really powerful plugin. For now, I want to thank you guys so much for the support on our work, and I hope to see you in the next video.